Bet you guys ain't never seen me that excited at the start of a video before, and that says something. Hey guys, Mr. Happy here with some potentially exciting news. Really, we don't know anything about it, so to say it's exciting, and you know what, it's hype. You know, whatever it is, take from this video whatever you will. I'm excited about the rumors that are going around right now. So I'm on YouTube, I'm in my Gmail, and I see that I got a new message. It's easy, you know, YouTube's messaging system, not so great. I don't usually check it. But one of my viewers, one of my very, very good viewers, comes by very often, and I always mess up their name. Well, I mess up their numbering because they're like one of like 5 people that has a similar name. They sent me this message, and it's about a primal fight, a new primal fight in the data files of the game that was added in patch 2.38. And when I saw it, I was like, I gotta know more about this right now. So I clicked the Reddit link that they showed me, and it took me to this page with a new trial called Earth's Fount. Listed dungeon trial, you can see it right there. Nice, clear picture of what primal we're talking about here. Level 50, 8 players, time limit only 15, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Category trials and the sync level 50. So what this looks to be is no doubt an image of, or a data file that says we're going to be seeing a primal battle version of Odin. You know how we have the Fate version of him? This is the primal battle version of him. Now, that is all it looks like, and on top of that, I have another page open right here. You just saw something flash on. Sleipnir horn looks to be a mount that you can get from this fight, potentially. So it's, I mean, considering all these things were added in 2.38, it seems very, very likely. Now, what do we know about this? Well, the answer is absolutely nothing. This is just seeing it on FFXIV is the first time anyone's noticed it. And the thing is, there's a few things that are peculiar about the timing, about a few of the details. Let's go through it. So, what are the possibilities for this fight? Well, the first, and I'm sorry to say it, very likely possibility is that this fight will be available at the fan festival. Now, the biggest indicator of that is the fact that the time limit's only 15 minutes. Now, going all the way back to E3 in 2013 when they did the Ifrit normal mode with 8 people with the just one nail in the center, I think it was just one nail, they always restrict those to 15 minutes so a lot of people can get a chance at it. As many groups as possible can get a chance at it. And to add to that, there seems to also be something in the data files listed as Fan Festival Battle against Ramu. And again, the time limit is 15, but this title is way clearer than Earth's Fount, which is the one thing that kind of makes me think maybe it's not just a Fan Festival Battle. Ultimately, there's a possibility that even though it may be in a future patch, that it'll be at the Fan Festival first. That is the other possibility, that the only reason why it's listed as 15 minutes is because it's just in the data files. They haven't adjusted it yet. They just put the baseline time limit, whatever. They just set it to whatever because it's not going to be in the game anytime soon. And they do that. They do add game files before they have to patch them in quite often. That way it makes our future patches, the big ones, not as big because the game files are already there and they just kind of got to flip a switch. So that's another possibility. I think that this is the special battle that they said for the fan festival, which is kind of weird because I still think that a fight against the 4 Garlean generals would have been a really good fan festival battle, and I don't know if there's anything on FFXIV that suggests that that's even a possibility. But I don't know, man. I've wanted an Odin fight since the game came out. Since I first beat that Fate, I've gone, man, what would it be like to have Odin as a primal battle? And I've always thought that they had plenty of room to do that because they set up the lore for him and then they basically just leave you on a cliffhanger. So you can't just leave it like, oh, I wonder what's going on here. Oh, we'll have to figure it out. End. For over a year, we've had that. And I would be ecstatic. Even if it is a fan festival battle, I will petition that this gets put in the full game. This is the kind of fight you can't leave out of the full game. This is the kind of thing that for the fan, like there are battles that are okay to put in the fan festival, but even for Final Fantasy XI, they've kind of done this. They've done fan festival battles. I remember one of them was against all the female like generals of the game, I guess you could call it, and they eventually added a way to do those for fun in the full game, but this has a mount attached. So, like, that's another big thing. The name, there's a whole write-up of lore. Look, you won't be able to see the whole thing, but there's a whole write-up of lore right here. If this was just for the fan festival, I doubt we would get all this lore, because they wouldn't care. If it's just for the fan festival, what does it need lore for? Hell, this is Ramuh. There's no lore here. It's got some dungeon notifications, but that's about it. So that's what makes me believe that that is going to be in the game, not just at the fan festival. Another thing, big thing, and I'm sorry it's not going to be full resolution right now. There was a poster, and somebody pointed this out on Reddit, and I noticed it just before I started recording this. Pointed out on Reddit that on the 4th day of Tokyo Game Show, there was this poster. Now, I'm sorry you can't see it. In fact, let me just turn off subregions. It's going to blow up the proportions, and I'm going to have to fix it. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. But you know what? I want you guys to be able to see the whole thing. So here we go. Let's get it all on screen. Sorry for the lack of true editing here. There we go. That's good enough. So, as you can see, we have this poster. It's got Garuda, Ultima, Good King Mogglmog, Ifrit, Shiva, Titan, Ramuh. Where's Leviathan? Leviathan's at the bottom. I almost missed that one. And these are all fights that are in the game. Look at Odin over there on the right-hand side. I mean, if you're gonna put Odin in the past, they put Odin and Bahamut in primal posters as well. But we haven't fought really Bahamut, and Odin's always been a fate. But they're both considered primal. So it's like, if this is supposed to be a primal poster, and you know, Bahamut's not in it, it's kind of surprising, you know? I feel like these are all primals that are in the game or planned to be in the game. In a way, you know, like every single one of these has a trial more specifically, except Odin. But the fact that Bahamut's not included on this, and even Ultima Weapon is included on this, these are all trials, basically, that you see on the screen. Almost makes you wish Gilgamesh was in it, but the only theme they all seem to share in common is they all deal with the primals. Ultima Weapon having his own involvement. And to me, and the person pointed this out, it's an indicator that we are getting an Odin fight. And I don't think it'll be in 2.4. I think that after Shiva, 2.5 would be a great time to do an Odin fight. But you never know. Sometimes they like to come out and surprise us with fights that we're not expecting. We are expecting quite a few, I'll call them interesting fights. I don't want to spoil them just yet in 2.4. But if we get an Odin fight, man, whether it be at the fan festival or 2.5, I will be hype. Hype for that. And if you're planning on doing it at the fan festival, you better do it in the game. That's all I gotta say, Square Enix. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I think it's super exciting, and I would love to square off against the Elder Primal Odin. So leave your comments. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share as well. I don't think you can favorite anymore. Someone posted it out. You can add to a favorites like playlist, and I think that's considered favoriting. I don't exactly know how it works though. But just do all those things if you like the video, please. They help out a lot. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.